All right, welcome to a gloomy looking New England day as Dallas is coming to town. We are 2-0, playing our last of three NFC games that start this year. And pretty good coverage on the kickoff. Out comes Dak. It just, it's funny for me. I'll just always think of the Cowboys quarterback as Matt Smart. Um, but they got Dak. They're gonna check down to who is that? Looks like Delvin Cook. No shot, Delvin Cook's still a thing in CFL. He's probably either retired or like 62 overall. Guess we'll find out in time. I get Harrison Phillips in here. What if we do this? Antonio Johnson sneaks down into the box. Wait a minute, should Antonio Johnson be there? I gotta figure this out. Probably not. See, I put Antonio Johnson up there because I was using Duggar in the box. Ooh, did we jump? Oh, let's go! First penalty called against our opponents in a while. Against Atlanta, we had 6 flags for 70 yards, and they had none. Another throw to the back, and Jay-Sean Barham with a TFL. He's got a goal for today of 2 TFLs and 7 tackles to get a dev up. So that's a good start there. And out comes Drake May. He is absolutely on pace for a career year, which isn't a super high bar, but 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, and I think close to 500 yards. And there's a good one to Teterow McMillan, who is on pace for a 1,400-yard season with like 8 touchdowns because he's got 1. Ooh, nice RPO to Douglas. That's good stuff. Let's go back to the RPO well, but I think we'll probably end up handing it off. Let's just do this. Kind of tempted to have Stevenson block, but we'll just leave it. Woo, Teteroa. 100-yard receiving game last week, and that was with a like 30-some yard catch that was called back for a hold. Kind of like to do something that gives us a shot deep. Those safeties play. Well, no, I kind of want the protection. All right, here we go. We'll just. No! Okay. Laub did not look for the ball. Oh boy, Dylan Laub. I mean, the protection broke down, and I had to get this one away. That was why I was kind of uncertain. I mean, the biggest thing on a play like this on second and inches is second and short, is don't take a sack. So I'm looking at this like, well, on one hand, I want the protection from Laub. On the other hand, I want an easy outlet so that if there is pressure, I can just check it down And I thought that's about as safe as you could get. And man, he did not look for the ball, and that almost cost us dearly. Great job by Braden Smith blocking Trayvon Diggs to to prevent the pick. And that's going to let us hopefully now turn around and just run for a first down on 3rd and 2. Unless Micah Parsons goes crazy. And he does not, so Stevenson's got the first. Still a very good start passing the football. I mean, 3 quality completions out of May to 1 incompletion. And there's a completion for no gain. Good play by Malik Hooker. I feel like that's safety. All right. Kind of want to just go up for T-Mac. Oh! Man. That was open too. That was absolutely open. Is Micah Parsons not on the field? Are they moving? Where is Micah Parsons? I'm not going to complain. No shot! Oh, and that was wide open, and I shouldn't have. It floated way too long. Holy cow. I mean, I needed to get it over this linebacker, and I played that way too safe. Just a little bit of an errant ball, because it's still open. I mean, the only reason Diggs had a shot at this was Pimpton not being able to get to it. We still would have had it. We would have been in front of Diggs, and May just with a bad ball. So I would still say really good work in terms of, I mean, receivers getting open and me finding them on this drive. Although that really sours how May has been doing. So his second pick in his 3rd game. Not a particularly great pace. Is that Bo Melton? I don't know. Probably not. All right, Barham, let's get you another TFL. Oh, too aggressive. It's Amir White. A little slow to get up. All right, 2nd and 2. Cowboys on the move. Play action. Oh, that's probably could have been illegal contact on me. But I guess it evens out for the egregious illegal contact they called it on me in the Giants game. 3rd and 2. Peppers coming down into the box. Cowboys send the fullback in motion. Play action. Dak looking. Kyler could have picked it. I mean, I was worried he was going to get boxed out, and then that ball just floated on Dak. I mean, when I saw this positioning, I'm like, if Dak puts this ball like here, this is a catch. If he puts it like here, Kyler Gordon might be able to break that up. Instead, it goes way over, and it's the receiver playing defense. I thought the ball was going to end up a little bit better thrown, so I did the swat to just try to knock it out, which I figured we'd be able to do because we were had pretty good position. And yeah, just ended up not even needing to. It was totally over the head of the receiver. As a result, I forfeit what could have been the easy pick. Ooh. This looks kind of... If we go this way. And have Stevenson block. Maybe add Pimpton. Not so good for the completion percentage, which has been good for May this year. Over 70% in both games. So, there's a good one. 7-yard pass to Mitchell Evans. And you got a big third down to convert if you want to avoid a 3 and out. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Blitz coming. We got Camarion Pimpton first down. See if we can get Trey Palmer coming across the field. Or actually, maybe let's run it. May's hot start might have got me a little bit overconfident with my passing game. The 4,000 yard season might be like the new feel like unless Parsons drops into coverage. Oh, he does. Okay. Oh, I still might have Pimpton. Whew, Trayvon Diggs, man. I should have just, I don't know. If I lob that deep, if I lob that over the top, maybe Diggs has more time to catch up. I definitely could have ran for good yardage here. I mean, I don't know where the play started, but yeah, so at the 36. I mean, I'm easily getting to like the 40-ish and having a third and short. But this, I mean, you gotta take that shot. You can't not. Oh man, I maybe should have just thrown to Titaroa. That was the move. I didn't see him coming over. That's a missed opportunity. Oh, but we'll make amends for it with a great throw to Douglas. A late hit, too. Pressure coming. That was apparently cover 1. It looked more like a cover 0 with the hit we took, or like at least a, or like a 5-man pass rush kind of cover 1. Unless Micah Parsons just goes psycho mode here. I think we got the screen. Nope, he just chases the quarterback. There we go. Good first quarter. I know we threw the pick. I know it's 0-0, but we're moving the ball consistently, and they aren't. If May hits Pimpton, we're probably up 7-0 right now. Oh, and we missed the throw to T-Mac. I forgot about that. That was a touchdown. Oh, Pimpton breaks a tackle. Camarion Pimpton to the 10. Drake May's on pace for like 400 passing yards. That's worth a message to Nick. Wait, you know what else is worth? I know I checked this right before the game, but we'll just for there you go. Let's just go inside zone. Whoop. So 110, we hit 110 on basically the first play of the second quarter. This is something. Oh man, great coverage on the zig route. I don't like these spots. This is a fine play call. Probably just gonna hit Trey Palmer though. Oof. We'll take the lead. Palmer though, you had to drop that. Like, you know, we're trying to get some stats for May here. Trying to help the completion percentage. The rain obviously doesn't help. He does have that as an excuse. I mean, we've seen Dak miss a throw. That probably could be attributed to rain a little bit as well. There's D'Angelo Stockton in for the injured Josh Uche, which I believe is what they're supposed to be showing now. CB Nixon is hurt? Why was CB Nixon even playing? CB Nixon must have like 70 injury or less. Because I feel like, I mean, he's a backup tackle, so he's like only in on special teams, and he's still getting hurt like every game. But then it's like wait, what? I guess that's what we want there. Fine. And it didn't even call what I called. Okay. There we go. There we go. Good pressure on Dak. Jalen Phillips getting in there. And that's a 3-and-out. Good stuff by this defense so far. Whoa! That was like a very dramatic juke. And who's hurt now? Show me the back of his jersey. Oh my god. Whatever. There we go, T-Mac. 50 yards. Oh, Stockton's hurt. That's not the worst thing. He and Ryan Wilson are only one different overall wise, and Uche is going to be back in not too long. I think 2 weeks. Douglas. Nice fight. I'm gonna do something crazy here. Or no, we're just gonna do this. This is fine. 2nd and inches. 4 verts. Okay, here we go. Looking at Titaroa. Gonna do Douglas instead, who comes back to the ball! Demario Douglas! Great tracking of a little bit of an underthrown ball. Woo! I don't know what May's been having for breakfast this year or what, but this passing game is just different. Now we just need the defense to give up some points so we got an excuse to keep passing. Ramondre Stevenson's 2 for 3. Let's make that 3 for 6, 3 for 5. Well, Ramondre had a good game week 1, and then I don't think he got a lot of action against the Falcons. He had like 40 yards. Second and goal from the 1. There we go. Touchdown. Suddenly Drake May isn't getting any more rushing touchdowns. Gotta do those QB sneaks. So, kickoff near the goal line. Here comes Dylan Laub. And Martin Van Buren makes the tackle. There's another backup offensive lineman injured. We should have Ethan Pochik starting at center. Yeah. I don't know how Barham's goal is going. I know we got the 1 TFL. 7 tackles isn't a ton, but it would be annoying to fail because I didn't get the tackles. What is this? Whoa, come on, guys. It's Dak Prescott. I did the down on the right stick to tackle him, and then he just missed. What the heck? 1st and 10 now. Under center. Woo. Big hit, though. Stockton on Lamb, I guess a bit of a mismatch. Just a little bit. I'm going to shift this over. Is that Anthony Golden? I might have just made up a name. First and 10. Oh, Marcus Jones on the blitz. Good tackle. Second and 9. How do we end up with Bentley and man on CD Lamb? Why does CD Lamb always get covered by like our worst possible coverage guy? See, we got that again. Oh boy. This time he's getting locked up by Jawan Bentley though. There's a sack by Harrison Phillips. He probably could have thrown to the curl after I had the guy covering the curl go chase him, but he just didn't see it. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. I suppose we should be using timeouts. Really should have used one. Whatever. So yeah, my question is... Oh, we got Duggar in there. Okay, so that's fine then. That's what I wanted. So we got the 3 safety defense. 2nd and 17 here. Dak just airmails it. I don't know. Was that Edwards he was going for? The back was pretty open underneath. Kind of. Whatever. There we go. I'm usually on the other end of that play. So 10-3 should make this. In the rain, it's under 50, so yeah. And the 2 incompletions mean we got plenty of timeouts saved. for Drake May. You want so about 40 more passing yards, and you're suddenly on at 200.5. Can I just go and I don't know. I'm tempted to just put T-Mac on a vertical, but that hasn't worked very well. Oof. I thought I was going to be able to just run right past him, and then they made a really nice tackle. Fine. No, I don't want that. This. 1st and 10. Maybe I should have just called timeout. We got to reset here. Trey Palmer has not done a lot. I thought he was going to be a big piece of the offense with the Killebrew injury. There's a big hit. I'm going to go hurry up. I don't want to use a timeout. This way we run some clock. If we fail, if we succeed, then we've got 2 timeouts still. Here we go. May back to pass. Got Laub! Oof. You know what? Screw it. Laub would have had that 1st down easily, and he ran into, I think, his own man. I mean, he's got this. Oh no, it's Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs is having a great game. Just a little bit of a rub. You see redirects Laub kind of into his defender. Laub makes the catch anyway. I don't know if this is smart. I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. I mean, that's like a 95% success rate play on 4th and inches. Now, the upside, because we use those timeouts, like, I don't know how much we gain by converting. Here's play action. Ooh, now I'm feeling good. If we can get out, get out, get out. Yes. I might have been able to throw to Palmer, too. Now, this is where it gets a little interesting. Not in great field goal range here. I don't know what. We'll put Pimpton on a drag. Like, everything's got to be going towards the sideline here. I just don't think. I mean, I could take a shot at the end zone here. I just don't think there's a ton of upside to be had in that, and I might just shank this. Nope. So that should do it for the first half. 12 or 13-3 Patriots, 12 seconds left. May with 2:05 in the air. All the times to finally have a holding call go my way, they pick the most like meaningless possible opportunity. Whatever. Oh, that stops the clock. Well, there's a tackle for Barham. What have they really been doing? So yeah, let's take a look here at defense Barham. 6 tackles, 1 TFL. So one more TFL and he's good. I'm pretty sure it counts combined tackles and not solo tackles. 7 solo tackles would be quite a bit. No. Why do all our injuries take place on special teams? Seriously, like every special teams play, I feel like is causing an injury. We got Jaheim Bell catching negative 3-yard passes. Fine, we'll put in Mitchell Evans. Cowboys starting to give us some problems, I guess, on defense. First down, Douglas. Great route. That's Trayvon Diggs he beat. We got Micah Parsons. Oh no, he's at the edge. Looking at the wrong guy. Okay. Nobody's got Lau. So 1st and 10 near midfield. Try to get this run. Ooh, ugh. Second and 11. Back to pass. Should have Douglas. Just put it too far in front of him. Or too far ahead of him. That's one where I will insist that there's a window. This is a makeable throw. Or he's got him kind of boxed out. You got to put this like here. And it just... Yeah. Alright, I might have Palmer. I do have Palmer! Another 3rd down conversion! Cold-blooded! Palmer's been quiet all day. We had the one, I think, where he was open and I threw to Pimpton instead. No shot! Okay. I thought for a second they were about to call that a fumble. This is another wide open guy here where Laub is, I mean, there's nobody. It's not going to be like a big gain, but this is going to be, it's a safe outlet to get this away to. And I'm trying to throw this to Laub and his button disappears. I throw it last minute and it goes, what, off of the helmet. He's an eligible receiver. He's a back. And if not for the helmet of that defender, I think it would have been a maybe catchable pass. I don't know. So I guess not a ton of harm done. There's Ramondre Stevenson's first good run of the game. That'll like triple his day's yardage. Do we try to throw it over these guys' heads? Or do we run it past them? I don't know. Take a sack, I guess. Who's on Douglas? The safety, maybe? I don't like that. I think if we go slants, we're looking at Laub. Oh, we got Cooper in. Ooh, that guy drops, which means we're going to have nobody guarding the Drake May scramble. I wanted Laub in the flat. And as soon as the D lineman dropped out, I knew it was going to have a rushing lane. May's first rush TD of the year. And now Laub making the tackle alongside Martin Van Buren. I don't know what his actual name is. But that's the only thing that comes to mind. Keon White with the sack. I don't know what Dak's doing there. They're getting into it. All right, Dak, what do you think of this? Ooh, that's a little weird. It's fine. I don't think we need to do anything crazy here. Let's just play 2-man. Cover 5 on 3rd and 20. Prescott in an empty set. They're going to go screen, and there is Smith, our 4th corner, making the TFL. Great read on that one. They want me to fair catch? I don't think so. Okay. So, offense time. Or May. I mean, does this look like a defense that's playing the pass to you? This could be kind of a disaster, but let's see. Would have had it. Would have, could have, should have. Peter L. McMillan had a crazy start, but I don't know if he's actually caught a lot of passes recently. This might be like a 70-yard day for him. Just thinking about that. Whoops. Player stats. 3 for 50. Yeah, and he had those 50 like all in the first quarter. Or at least early first half. Can we call for him? All right, here we go. I think I want... oof. Gonna have Mitchell Evans as a blocker there. Could have been kind of nice. Another third down passing situation. There we go. I've been having ever since I saw that stat line, I had it in my head of like I gotta dial that number. Probably a blitz here. Not really. Can we get away? I think so. Good work, May. First and goal, handoff, Stevenson, grinding, nothing. Injured Cowboy. He led to the locker room. Morris Leofau. One of Zimzam's favorites. I don't know if I love this. Whatever. May, another rushing touchdown. Making up for a lost time. And if we go for two, we'll have a 28-3 lead. All right. Got Cooper Bird. Woke up. Ooh. So now that. Okay, 1st and 10. Prescott in the gun, needing to make something happen fast if they want to have a shot at a comeback. And there's, I think, both Phillips getting in there. And then Pistol with the two tight ends. Prescott making some changes at the line. And handoff. D'Angelo Stockton, what a run stop. Holy cow. Third and 14. Are they going to snap it? No. All Patriots through 3. It's going to be a 3-0 football team. All right, Dak back to pass. And what a connection. Okay. First and 10 now. In the shotgun. Got all day to throw. Just checks it down. Kyler Gordon with the tackle. 3-yard gain. Second and 7 now. Back to pass. Looking. Taking a sack from Tyler Batty. Same formation that had him succeed last time. And here we go. Dak back to pass. Keon White hit by Bentley as well. That's a sack, and they are going to go for it on 4th and 18. Here we go. Dak back to pass. Looking. What is the... Okay. He had a chance at that because I was basically the only one guarding both the scramble and the halfback in the flat. So I don't know if they were going to convert this, but like, this is an actual opportunity right here where it's like either you throw it here and then he races me to the sticks, or Dak just steps up and takes this. I don't know. And then he almost, I mean, horrible decision to check it down. That was the absolute best case scenario for the Cowboys to break that tackle even though the defender was right on top of him. And it still didn't get him the first. Did not get in. Yeah, sure. 1st and 10. May back to pass. Got Titaroa. There's 9. I guess we'll just run this. They kind of know we want to take a shot, so they're just giving us the easy first. No need to be too bad of a sport. Well, okay, there's one thing we should consider here. 289. Okay. I mean, we absolutely get the 300-yard pass game if our defense wouldn't make this game a blowout. I don't think we've taken a sack today because I saw like 279 pass yards. I was thinking, well, you know, that includes sack yardage, so we probably have more on May's stat line, but no, because there is no sack yardage. 2nd and 2. May gets to 300 on this drive. We might bring in Garrett Hurd. No, we won't, because he's got to do his red shirt thing. Second and 3. There's a touchdown to Douglas. Back-to-back games only allowing 3 points. I think we should probably now bring in like all the depth hitters. So we're gonna be Batty, Elliott, Lance Hyde can play here, Roman Wilson, Paul Montgomery, Lorenzo, just just in case. Ryan Wilson will play, Alex White, Kevin Smith, and who's our CB3? Anybody? Well, we're only carrying 5 CBs, so one of our kind of starters is gonna have to play fine. We'll put Kyler Gordon out there. And Antonio Johnson can play Braden Van Buren. Leave the offense as is for now, and we'll see if they end up being needed. So we got Bags, we got Wilson. Stockton's already got a lot of action. He can rest. This will be Elliott, Batty, sure. Paul Montgomery and Lorenzo Bacon. And then we'll put like Kevin Smith and I guess Marcus Jones, sure. So we'll see if Dak can beat backups. Kevin Smith, that's why you're a backup. Don't know where to line up. It's fine. Oh no, that's why. Okay. That's actually my mistake. Second and inches. Braden Van Buren coming into the box. Let's just scare Dak a little bit. If they don't get it here, do you think they know to just like punt and give up, or are they gonna go for it? Third and inches. Man, that would have been a nice way to get your first career pick. Oh well. Fourth and inches for Dak. Too many guys for me to cover. They're gonna have an injury to stop the clock. Doesn't cost him a timeout since we're outside of 2 minutes. First and 10. Dak in the pistol. What is it with that play? That's 2 times now. Something just weird about the way that makes my zone defenders react. All right, first and 10. Dak throws to the halfback covered by Kyler Gordon. Naturally. This just seems like kind of asking for trouble. Now it seems like less bad. So it looks like allowing 3, probably not meant to be, thanks to Braden Van Buren dropping the pick. But we did do that against the Falcons. Still an elite defense. Granted, we allowed 29 to the Giants. Tackle for Barham. Okay. Third and 3. Maybe another shot to get. Ooh, Kevin White got bodied by Bo Melton. Thought we were gonna have a chance to pick that. So 34-10, your presumable final. Unless they get an onside kick, but I don't think they'd even try. Oh, well. Got Clyde Rich. Demario Douglas is on the hands team? Okay. Get it? Him doing that with one hand is not helping my. Ooh. Okay. I guess they're just content to do that with their knee in it then. Sometimes they like to use their timeouts. GG Cowboys. A real important thing is we got May another 300-yard pass game. And we had 70 completion percentage. One touchdown by air for May, 2 on the ground. So pretty good one. Cowboys don't score until the backups are out. And defense was solid. Stevenson got it going later. Dak Prescott was the Cowboys' leading rusher. That is kind of sad. Pop had a nice day. T-Mac got 80. Was Bo Melton. Marion Pimpton got hurt. Kean White a second half. Batty a sack. Phillips a sack. Bentley got half of the one. Diggs had that crazy pick. Okay. That's all, folks.